There we go. Welcome everyone. So happy Tech Toker Tuesday. We we'll be covering a few things today. It won't be like a super in-depth, deep, like massive detail tech day today. As far as like difficulty wise goes. A lot of it's gonna be we're gonna be doing is video edits and like how to like creations, So like how we create some of our stickers, how people can create their own banners and thumbnails for like here on Younow, um, and then we'll show you like some ways you can recreate like stream elements, overlays, or even some of the overlays that's offered like in Canva and like Placeit, some of the sites that we covered. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of a just kind of like a in-depth or a little bit of a detail, I guess you could say, from the previous weeks as far as some of the softwares and things of that sort, websites that we covered. So we'll be more or less showing you how to like use some of them. It's like how I create all of my banners. And then the other one is Placeit. So again, I would recommend trying to do if you do any and all these creations, from wherever you're making all of it, find a way to throw a majority or any of it into Stream Elements or a Stream Elements type program like this, like Polypop or something is another one too. It does a virtual source type creation, so it's only one browser source, Now this does have obviously, it does offer, paid versions. I think just with Stream Elements, these are all free. Here you have a lot of free, but a lot of stuff can be played in Placeit if you've already started messing with it. But it's a cool, really neat little design place. Logos, tons of templates. My love for it is because there's tons of templates. Gives you ideas, pre-made designs for anything for that goes, So like now they're doing Pride mock-ups. Ooh. So that'd be really awesome. It's like for me, I do have some merch, so I can have it set up for like Pride right now. Like if I had Pride merch going down. See, oh, that's cool as fuck. So I do like Placeit because they update. There's a lot per holiday, per season, That's a big reason I like theirs. But here we're going to find out where it is at. What do we have? Videos. So if you need like intros, outros, that's a good idea to get these here. Might as well show you some other design aspects. Like when I go to my BRB and stuff like that, you can get stuff like this done in here, certain different kinds. They will show you like previews and stuff, I think. Oh yeah, they do. So you get an idea of like what it's going to look like. Obviously you click on it and look further, see what it's all like. But that's a little image, your logo would go there. A lot of them let you change up some of the verbiage and stuff that's being used in these. But it's a nice way to take these and use them for your intros, So if we were to use this is Placeit one. So it's going to show you at the bottom if it's a slide. You can also add audio. Some of them do have audio into it from their little collection pool they have here. So this lets you change a couple different things, it looks like. What's this? So Quantum Revival. I don't know where that's at in the video. Let's play it. Quantum Revival is the first thing that it's science podcast. So let's say we were doing this. Tech Tokers Tuesday. Tech podcast. Yeah, let's make it all big, I guess, huh? So we changed those particular scene up, so that it's going to give you a preview without the video now. So Placeit always will do that. So if you do want to actually see it, you would have to hit play all slides, it's going to do a re-render of that change you did. So it's making sure it's giving you the best preview as close as how it's going to look when it downloads. So it'll do a pre-render to add in that change to the particular video file that it's making. Usually doesn't take too long, like it says a quick minute, 1 or 2. So now you can see this is the design. I don't know if I have audio, so I'm going to mute that bitch because I think it does have audio to it. So now you will notice with this particular design, you see right here, you can see it's very vague, but it'll say made with Placeit. Now, because they are free, it's a non-paid service, they will have watermarks. Same thing with Canva. Certain designs, even premium ones, they will let you use, but you'll notice that the watermarks will be added into those particular graphics or incorporated in those certain textiles or patterns. It's a way to show it's advertising because it's a watermark, you know, you're using a free version of the service. Plus side though is with this kind of video. So, oh fuck, that's supersized, goddamn. So how it's made, all my words in the middle. The outlining design for the most part gives me a lot of free play. You know, I don't need to really have that entire square. So I could save and download this. We could overplace or even crop and cover up that made in Placeit section. So when it's uploaded here on OBS side and being utilized for an actual like intro, no one will ever see that made with Placeit. Just a little tip, you know. Just a little tip. You could do that with a lot of watermark stuff, but you know, you didn't hear that from me. Beck, thank you so much for inviting your family. Thank you for the shiny magic balls. So now it re-rendered, I can play this and it's going to show that change again. Tech Toker Tuesday, Tech Podcast. Obviously I wouldn't say by Bryce Larkin, I would put Ganjarider's Playhouse there. So again, Placeit will give you a very basic or restricted limitation to what it can do, but it's a pretty neat thing of what it can do, you know. So let's say that image we didn't want. I think we can change the background image from right over here. So let's see what this one does. Some of these may or may not be video related, so you got to keep that in mind too. So let's go ahead and play slide and see what it'll do. And you get some coffee. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Bex. Hello, hello, and welcome. Good afternoon. Alright, so this is going into the background. So see how we just kind of changed that made up image already? That was actually pretty neat. I actually kind of do like that. That's a pretty cool little intro. So it's showing the back image of coding. I guess this is kind of small. Let me try to make it bigger for you guys if I can. That kind of worked. Yeah, that is kind of small, isn't it? There we go. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Nice, nice. Alright, much better. There you go. Now you can see. Somewhat. Much better. But yeah, so it did the coding in the background that wasn't technically part of the image. The original image was just that cloud smoke. So that was a pretty cool little add-in that it did. I actually wasn't even expecting that little edit to go on like that. So that's pretty neat. So that actually would be a good way of making this a particular Tech Toker type thing now, you know. If this were to be something, I would put it, you know, Ganjarider's Playhouse. Or obviously make it your username to keep familiarity. I can use that other Ganjarider's Playhouse because that is my YouTube handle technically. So it all works out regardless. And if I had my logo, I don't think I have it loaded on this PC. Sadly I do not. We'll use today's tech toker thing that we added in. So it'd have you crop it, which is we created this in Canva. This was today's design. Go ahead and hit crop and replace old. Come back. We're coming back. There we go. I really like Placeit because you can get away with using a ton of their awesome mock-ups over here, which I need to actually utilize and swap a lot of my merch over onto. So alright, let's go ahead and upload that. There are 3 users ahead of us, so see how Placeit people get using it when it gets busy moments. You will have weights like that, also based in your region. So a lot of people must be doing some designing right now. Tech Toker Tuesdays, Tech Podcast by Ganjarider's Playhouse. And then if that was our logo would have popped up right there, but that was, we used this image instead, you know. So it just kind of gives you an idea, you know, what you could have done with it. We could have changed some of the graphic colors. Obviously the colors of the lights coming in that video, we can change those up. Let's say we want them pink, and the other color, let's say we want like yellow. I don't know what this is going to look like. So good luck, right? Oh, that's pretty wicked. That's pretty wicked. Okay, okay, that'd be a nice little mix. Like I said, it's really, your imagination is the canvas. Once you're shown the tools or given the tools, really just trial and error. If it kind of looks neat to you, if it's something you think a lot of other people will like and enjoy too, like, you know, one, make sure it's something you like, but then also make sure it's appealing to your audience as well. Like, not over the top, you know, sometimes less is more. So always keep that in mind too. Like, don't just throw everything in the world out there and you have like so much moving stuff going on that people can barely even focus on you on the cam, or even new users. You know, it's a deterrent to, you know, new viewers too. You know, so always keep that in mind. So we changed the color concept. That's a pretty neat little different color design. So like I said, Placeit gives you some nice animation controls, nice things you can do with animated, not even just animated stuff, but you know, non-animated as well. It's a lot of template-based stuff that you're just editing the basic parts of, or some of the major parts of. It's like here, this is a whole section for logos, you know, which is crazy. So if you have logos for something, so if you're you know, a gamer, let's say we'll do fantasy, see what kind of fantasy logos, you know, there are. These are concept designs to let you already more or less kind of come up with a logo idea, you know. This has audio with it. There's your download button right there. We download it. So it'll say buy only this video for 10, go unlimited for $7.99. Down here in blue, it's a small lettering. Get it to show. Oh, I can't. I'm too zoomed in now. Shit. There we go. Right here. It says, or get the free watermarked low-res video. So we'll go ahead and click that. It's downloading. Alright. We can test it out, open it up. Oh, you guys can't see that. So now let's say on this scene, let me show you guys my whole OBS. Oh fuck. Close out everything. All right. Show you my full fucking OBS here. So we're gonna use a source. It's a video file, so that'd be considered a media source. And if you're not really too sure, look, it has a play symbol. It's a good identifier to let you know. Name it whatever you want to name it. We're just gonna leave it for media source 9. We're gonna find out wherever we put it. Obviously, it's in our downloads. Wherever you saved it at, would be at. And this video would be a starting soon screen, I think it was. We want it to loop. I usually recommend throwing the color range to full. Alright, we're in Canva. We was in Placeit. And Canva can just be really used for everything, you know, for the most part. You can do so many cool little design things with it. And again, a lot of it's just trial and error searching stuff, you know. And then taking those ideas and then more or less turning them to your own. I'm going to switch to my free one. Like I said, templates, you can look them up. They break them down, a lot of them for you, based on what you're kind of looking for, wanting to design. If you wanted overlays, again, Twitch is the most common. They do have Twitch, and they started doing YouTube. You'd come here. This is another way to get ideas. Obviously, you'll see certain ones are pro, paid, so you have to keep that in mind too. So you can filter it to free, hit apply. Now you don't have to worry about that. These are all the free templates through Canva. Not a ton, but you know, they give you good basic ideas. Again, starting points where you can start cross-utilizing, recreate these designs, reuse them. It's like this one. Let's see what this one is. So it's Aaron's channel. So he has this live chat right here. Webcams down at the bottom here. Followers, subscribers, donations. His gameplay is going to be right there. That's actually a different little setup. But then it's going to show you more like this. So now it's going to start showing you into different leadways of other designs. Obviously this will lead you into paid. See the little money symbols? It will lead you off the track of paid ones, so keep that in mind. There's going to be a free one here or there, but those will lead you off into paid ones. Again, with Canva, if you can get yourself a few friends that also use it and want to use the paid version, I'll go in and like pay it on like whatever the team Canva cost is. It's worth it. It's like up to 4 people, you know. Here's another design. Cheer, subscribers, followers. Your social sites. And these are just things you would just then, customize. You're taking their template and customize it to your brand colors, to your logos, to your designs.